And live at 12:40 p.m., October 4th, 2024. Well, these neighbors are causing trouble and trying to make things worse for me again. One of them I reported to the property manager about having this big thing outside her door. She's a hoarder. She does that. I took pictures and showed the staff downstairs for breakfast yesterday. When I got home, this troublemaker has moved it right beside my door like I was the one who had it, which is untrue. I do not appreciate these setups and these drug-dealing idiots and these drug-addicted people who do nothing but smoke crack, cause trouble, criminal activities, you name it. So, yeah. And everything's provable. It doesn't really matter. I mean, they see me coming in and out, and she's the one who carries all these things with her all the time. So despite this pathetic, very, very, very sad attempt to make it seem like it's mine, just check the cameras. You know that it's hers. These troublemakers are causing trouble for me again, trying to set things up. Not under my watch, our watch. And just now, the drug-dealing neighbor, the one who beat me up, is yelling at the window to warn me, call me, and drink all the time kind of thing. More lies, more defamation. Charges will be laid. I'm not tolerate these sit-ups anymore, these lies and the defamation, and these pathetic attempts of me trying to stop me from keeping this place safe and secure from ODs that might happen in the future if this keeps up. Everything's provable. There's no cameras up here, but it's obviously that she's the one, and they're both trying to make it seem like it's mine. It was outside my door when I came home. It was outside her door and his door early on. I took pictures and everything. But now they moved it pathetically toward my door to make it seem like it's mine. Nope, don't lies. Do not lie. And I'm going to damn well press charges. That's another thing to tell the police now. Press charges of defamation. Also press charges that they're trying to make it seem like it's mine, but it's so obviously provable with the cameras that it's definitely not mine. So I'm going to make another police report about these troublemakers, because this is the last straw. The harassment starting up again, the threats and the setups and everything, all that. That big giant junk of stuff in the hallway was at her door. I came home, it was outside my door this time. And I know you guys are playing a pathetic, sad attempt to make it seem like it's mine, but it's not. It's easily provable. And I'm going to add this to report as well for the police to know about. And then he's harassed me outside the window, yelling at the window. So the harassment's beginning again, the threats and harassment and so forth. I'm not going to tolerate it. Let's keep recording everything and so forth. And then we'll try to deal with these troublemakers once and for all. So I'll make another police report with the officer, and just keep on letting the evidence build and get everything's provable. Doesn't really matter what lies they say. They can be charged with defamation as well, and more, much more. So they're being idiots, and it's very, very sad, pathetic attempt they're doing. Very sad, very, very, very sad. So I went to see my friends down by in Vanny there, and some things have been happening. Violence seems to be around everywhere. The Inuit guy who took us out to breakfast last week, his brother-in-law is in the hospital with a fractured skull, fractured ribs, and so forth. He's in the ICU at the Ottawa Civic Hospital, unfortunately. So I wish him well, and he's going to go see him and make sure he's okay in the hospital. And then early on, I saw an Inuit girl with a big gash, concussion, her head bleeding all there. She was with her husband, and then I don't know what happened, but she has a big gash, concussion with blood coming out the back of her head and everything. She should be in the hospital and check that out, because that's a very serious head gash there. Something happened. I don't know what happened. If she fell, I don't know. But I would advise that she would go to the hospital. I don't think she did, though. But hopefully her husband took her there, hopefully. And this happens to be an Inuit woman as well, unfortunately. So it's been rough in the community. Someone with fractured skull, fractured ribs, and the Inuit woman has a big gash in her head too. It seems like last weekend, there were two other people there. Inuit, I think, and the other one's Indigenous. I think they're both Inuit. I'm not sure. But he got really bashed up badly in the face. She got a black eye because of the racism escalating toward them. So toward us. Even though it was a Truth and Reconciliation weekend, violence is running rampant. And in this building, unfortunately, drugs are running rampant, and these neighbors cause trouble and spreading lies, defamation, which I'm going to pursue in court once I have a new lawyer contact now, a Indigenous lawyer who is really good. So I'm going to talk to him, or you can refer me to someone specializing in certain areas. We'll see. A bunch of them have breakfast together, a whole bunch of them. So then he'll refer me to one of them at least. So that's the main thing that counts. And I still yet have to see a lawyer about the incident at that grocery store that happened in Quebec. I still have the picture and the time frame of exact time when it happened, and it's on their cameras. So it'd be obviously proven on their own cameras what they did. So, which is, uncalled for and race incident as well. So yeah, just keep recording everything. I was advised by the officer to record, get pictures and everything about all the illegal drug activity going on here, and try to get much evidence as I can, pictures and so forth, as much as I can. So and now the threats and harassment are beginning again now, of course. And hello, sis. How are you doing, my friend? Yeah, it's good to see you on the chat. I have a sore throat a bit too from the change in weather. But the air is kind of bad now too, I think. Like the air quality is poor. So maybe it has something to do with that. I don't know. Or I'm catching a cold or something. I don't know. I hope my two bros are doing okay. Sheldon and Steve. Hope you guys are doing okay. Stay safe, my friends. I was glad to support you there in court when we saw you. You were surprised to see me. You were shocked to see me playing in court to support you. So yeah, the main thing is we support each other and help each other out. And the epidemic of drugs is so crazy. They were even saying that other Indigenous people are starting to smoke crack now, which is kind of like, what's going on? The ones here in this hall actually always go with this neighbor who does all kinds of drugs and so forth. But yeah, cough drops. So honey's going to be good too for my sore throat there, my friend. Yeah. I'm going to probably get honey probably, because I can use honey in my coffee or tea or whatever, all that. So yeah. And today, October the 4th, it is also Red Dress Day for honoring people who have been murdered, missing Indigenous women, and no more strong sisters and so forth, all that. But it seems like the violence is being inflicted upon me and harassment beginning again toward me again by these drug-laced neighbors. Let's put it that way. And yeah, really funny, really sad that you guys actually try to push that item. The items were blocked in the hallway right beside my door to make it seem as mine. Nice try. You guys are stupider than you think. Too much drugs in your head. The crack really has cracked your head. Hence the word crackheads. It doesn't really matter. It's on video and everything, all that, where it was, and I was coming at my door. So they can spread all the lies they want. And they're going to say lies. They will. They'll make defamatory remarks. They're racist. They're drugs. Drug trafficking. All these illegal activities going on here. You can try, my friends, but more charges will pile up against you because everything's provable. Doesn't matter what lies you say. And those could lead to serious consequences as well in charges against these people. And believe me, there's more than one of them, because they all birds of a feather flock together with the drugs and everything else. No. My neighbor across from me knows that it's not at my door. It was at her door, and someone pushed it here, and she'll be witness to that as well. So don't mess with me. Everyone knows it was there. We all know it was there. And then the fact that it was pushed toward my door in a very sad attempt to make it seem it was mine, that's pathetic. That's very, 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 very sad. Sad. Because there are witnesses and everything, and so forth. Of course, the other gentlemen who are Indigenous as well, or Inuit, who happen to be with this troublemaking crackhead drugs galore and everything, which introduced them into drugs, unfortunately, which is sad, very sad. And my two other Indigenous friends, they can attest to that as well. So that's another thing, which is very sad. So it's a beautiful day here in Ottawa, Ontario, plus 21 right now. And it was a nice cool morning too, maybe around plus 15, plus 16. Time to get that leather jacket out and we start sporting those leather jackets in the early mornings and cool evenings. Time to get those cowboy boots ready, or those little cool boots up and ready and going for the cool mornings and cool evenings that we're starting to have now. Now, they have that neighbor who beat me up, harassed me outside my window, right there, outside my window. That's very disconcerting. The harassment and threats are starting to happen again, and the setups are starting to happen again. But these people who are involved in drugs, they will be stopped. They will be stopped. I'll keep pushing on. I'll keep going forward. And nothing's going to stop me from bringing justice into this building against these troublemaking people who are involved in drugs galore. So, yeah, that's the main thing. I'm not sure if that neighbor beat me up, still on probation, but he's starting up his threats again. I'm going to have to tell the constable about that. I got the time frame and everything, and I got all that, so it's good. Of course, no cameras in the back. That's where he makes his harassing remarks and so forth. And I have a little log of all the things that have been going on. So, yeah. So right now the time is it's almost 1 o'clock. So I say about 10 minutes ago before I came on stream. I left 10 minutes ago, yeah. So right now it is almost 1 o'clock, so about 12:35 p.m. Okay, October 4th. Neighbor down hall who beat me up and insulted me and everything was yelling toward the window and under my window again. So he's starting up this harassment. Maybe probation is over, so he's thinking, damn, I'll start threatening me again and everything. Nope. I'm going to make sure he goes to jail for a long time, aggravated assault and so forth, emotional pain and suffering. And with the other neighbors causing trouble too, you guys are all in trouble. You have no idea you're messing with. So, yeah, okay. Outside window yelling. Outside window. Verbal harassment. Verbal threats. No, verbal harassment. Verbal harassment. So they're starting up again. I'll talk to the constable, and I'm going to get things moving in action again, and hopefully this person will be evicted. I never got a call back from the property manager after I told them what's going on, but they obviously moved that there and said it was mine, but it's not. I mean, come on. How stupid do you think we are? And unless you think, either they think people are stupid and trying to set things up stupidly, which is really very, 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 very sad. Anyways, I'm just going to cook some chicken pot pie for myself. And then I'm going to get in touch with the constable again. It's Friday. I'm not going to call from here. I'm going to call in a place outside somewhere else so we can meet and talk about the situation going on at hand. So that's away from me for now. Take care, stay safe, document everything, take pictures, especially when it comes to troublemaking neighbors who are involved in the drug world and all these other legal activities going on. So, yeah, I have to be very safe, and there's no cameras on this floor. Property manager, I can't believe they put that thing right outside my door to make it look like it was mine. I mean, it was obviously there, and I got pictures of that as well. So, yeah. So, take care, stay safe, my friends, and I'll talk to you guys soon what's going on. Nick Witch.